Rhonda is back. It has been a fabulous day for our finest value of the day. And Rhonda, I gotta tell you, you've been doing this. This is not your first rodeo.
That's right.
For over 3 decades.
That makes me sound old. Please,
never.
Can we just say a few?
And yet hasn't aged a day. But seriously, you have worked with some of the biggest names in the industry,
right,
both in front of and behind the scenes. Aroma's been around for what, over 40 years?
It's been around for 40 years.
Okay, many of you know I am crazy in the kitchen. I must known every air fryer, practically every appliance we've ever sold here at HSN. I have never seen anything like this, and leave it to Aroma to create something that is going to sear, number one.
Right.
So you can sear, you can steam, you can grill. I can do stews in this, chilies.
Right, and you can bake,
I can roast. Bake, I can roast.
The whole time you can watch what you're doing, unlike all those other air fryers where you gotta put it in a basket and you're wondering, is it done or not? And you can choose, like for this pizza, for instance. How many air fryers do you know that do pizzas? It's amazing. But you can watch in here, and we've got wings here too.
Oh my gosh.
And you can decide how much you want it done or not. You want a little crispy or not. It's all your control. And there's only 2 dials.
Sign me up.
Okay?
I mean, seriously.
This is brainless.
It is.
If we can look right here, all you're gonna do, if you're air frying, you wanna put it on high, anything else, medium.
Makes sense.
That's the first dial right here. 1, 2. And the next is the timer. So if pizza is gonna take 12 minutes, I'm gonna put a frozen pizza in here. In 12 minutes, it's gonna be done. We're gonna do brownies right now in 16 minutes. We're gonna sear. I'm gonna do steamed salmon in 9 minutes. And we've got biscuits. So this bakes, it sears, it stews, it sautés, it simmers. There's more. It goes on and on and on. And it's all done in an air fryer multi-cooker that you can see into, number one. And this is the only air fryer on the market that Aroma does that has dual heating. And I'm gonna lift this up.
Dual heating.
That's why it's done so quickly. So you never, ever, ever have to preheat an oven. You don't have to preheat this.
You don't have to use oil.
You need no oil for anything. Isn't that great?
Crazy.
And look at the beautiful pizza. So this is the convection fan that's going to circulate the air. This is a halogen heater, a light. And underneath this, I'm going to just pick up the pizza for a moment. Okay,
this is, you can see the cheese bubbling, and Rhonda can still pick this up. Hey, can I ask you something though?
This is the bottom heater.
And there's the bottom heater. So if somebody's channel surfing and they're going, oh, I've seen something with that little profile. I've seen something with that little top. You know, those other products, and that's not, I'm not being disrespectful because everything has its place. They only wish that they were this when they grew up, because try to do.
So true.
I mean, seriously, try to do a casserole in those. Try
a whole meal. We've got a whole beautiful meal to cook here. It's amazing. Now look at the. I want you to open up the wings. And tell me what you think.
Sounds good. You did those with no oil?
No oil at all.
Oh, come on.
There you go. Is that beautiful?
Wow.
Right, and I'm gonna wipe this clean. We're gonna do brownies next.
Perfect.
All right, so when you're doing your wings, no oil. Look at how crispy, how beautiful this is. Again, you can look inside and determine how you want it. Did you hear the ding?
Dinner's ready.
Don't you love that?
Dinner's ready.
This machine is gonna tell you when things are ready, and it's automatically gonna turn off.
This is brilliant. Now, Rhonda, you were telling me the longest thing is the wings. Otherwise,
the wings is the 30 minutes is the max on the dial, and that's because that's the max amount of time you'll need for anything, and that would be the wings. Everything else, like I said, we're going to steam some fish in 9 minutes. I'm gonna make some biscuits here in 12 minutes. This pizza I just put in is gonna be done in, I think, 12 minutes. And we've got brownies as well that are gonna be done in 16.
Can I just point out though too, and you'll see it with the fried chicken in particular, a lot of you have asked me about doing fried chicken in your air fryers, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, they're not the easiest things to clean. I mean, they're not. Everything has its place, but this, because of not only the dual heat, you're getting this beautiful basin, so it is easier to clean.
And it's all nonstick.
And it's all nonstick, so it's easier to clean than your casserole. I mean, seriously, this is your perfect meal machine.
Here's the pan that we had. We put no oil in it, so the oil you see is coming from the actual wings we just did.
From the meat.
You're gonna just wipe it out again. You're gonna want it to be probably a little there. I got a couple pieces here we'll flip out.
Hey, Daryl,
look at this.
Isn't that fantastic?
Perfect, right?
Let me ask you this, Daryl. What does Kathy want to make in her air fryer? Because I was having a whole argument, I should say, i.e. discussion with my producer. So his wife wants an air fryer for making meals for the kids.
Oh,
but the
perfect.
thing is, and air fryers have their place, but I'm not baking a cake in my air fryer, right?
Well, you are in this one.
I am in this one.
My girls love brownies, all right? So they take, all you do is take a brownie mix, a cake mix. You can even take the cookie dough you buy at the store, press it in, put this in here. Again, it's gonna always be on medium unless you're air frying. This will be done in 16 minutes. Before we're done with this show,
16 minutes.
We're going to have beautiful brownies to eat. You close the lid and it's gonna turn off automatically. I love. My teenage daughters forget, right? They're so excited about what they've made. They leave the oven on all day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you're not gonna do that with this. This is gonna turn off automatically.
It will.
And as we're talking, I'm sorry to interrupt, but as we're talking about air frying, you want to get healthy. Now, I'm not particularly the most healthy person, I will admit.
Not after today and the schedule you've had. Bring on the Cheetos.
Bring on the Cheetos, right. But this is kale, and all we did was put it in the air fryer, no oil.
No oil.
And put it on high. And listen how crispy.
Oh, that's dynamite.
Isn't it?
You know what's so great for me, though, and because I'm having this whole conversation with my producer and you at the very same time, but his wife wants to make meals for the kids at the same time. The problem with most air fryers is she would have to do multiple batches to feed a whole family. Usually, they have a very tall profile, but they're kind of clunky and really not very large basins.
Right.
So when you use your air fryer, generally speaking, yes, it's fast, but you have to cook in multiple batches. You can't do a whole meal in one.
And this, you can do a meal for up to 6 people.
Right, all in one.
In one, and that's what I did right here.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how I put in 5 chicken,
Rhonda, I'm
right?
doing this.
Look at, and you click, listen
this.
to the sizzle. All we did was put, again, you don't have to pick sear.
You don't.
You just simply turn it on. It's going to naturally do that. You hear the sizzle. Now we're talking about, you could do 2 or 3 more pieces,
still got
right?
room. Yeah.
Got a lot of room here.
Okay.
Take some rice. It can be brown rice, Spanish rice, yellow rice. It doesn't matter. You can season it any way you want. Put any kind of vegetables you want.
I like where
and
you're
this
going.
is the friend you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Add some water. You can add chicken broth if you like.
Right, so if you wanted to, stock or wine or, dealer's
little
choice.
Apple cider sometimes people like to use.
That'd be good, yeah.
All righty, now in 12 minutes, we're gonna have a beautiful dish.
Come on.
Yeah, totally ready.
12 minutes?
12 minutes is all, because this is cooking faster because it's, it's so together.
It is.
It's small, you don't have a big space like an oven, and because it's cooking from the top and the bottom at the same time along with the confection pan. So I'm gonna do this. I've set it on medium. I'm gonna turn this on and we're gonna come back to that and have it.
Hey, by the way, and Jeff, I don't know if we can just shoot the color choices or not, but we do have the black, the red, the white. You get, of course, a meat rack. You get a recipe booklet as well. Oh, sorry about that. I left all my goodies, like Hansel and Gretel, like little breadcrumbs all the way around the set. There's little pieces of Shannon everywhere tonight. And then, of course, you also get your recipe guide as well. Listen, many of you know I'm a huge air fryer fan. However, air frying in the typical product has its limitations. I'm not doing a meal like that.
You're not doing a pizza.
I'm not doing a pizza.
You're not gonna do brownies.
Nope.
You're not gonna sear.
Nope.
You're not gonna simmer.
Nope.
You're probably not gonna grill.
No, exactly.
Right? And you're not gonna be able to saute.
No.
Now this is grilling, and I want to again show you the capacity when we're talking about this. Listen to the sizzle.
Look at that.
We've got a big steak. We've got a cheeseburger, a hamburger, which I'm gonna turn into a cheeseburger. This will melt in about 20 seconds.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we've got a pork chop.
Wow.
And again, you hear the sizzle. Now I want to tell everybody, you do not have to use this grill.
No,
you can put this directly on on the bottom of the pan. It's going to be heated from the bottom, of course.
Right.
So you don't have to.
No.
A lot of people have that choice. I'm going to close this up. Let me just turn this around so the camera can get it.
And who cares if the cheese melts, because it's going to wipe right out.
Right. Well, the cheese will melt in 20 seconds.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. And how many air fryers will do that for you?
Man. And I'll tell you what, if I have done say Juicy Lucy's in my air fryers at home, most of them have a grate or a grid that, at least for me, have been problematic to clean.
Right.
I mean, they're hard to clean. This, no worries. When I tell you it takes your air frying, your grilling, your searing, your steaming, your sauteing, your baking to a whole new place, I am so impressed by this. And you know what? And I love aroma anyway. I mean, I know.
It's been around a long time. It's got a great reputation. Again, look, I can hold this pan.
That is just
all right,
wild
we can
to
wipe
me.
it out. Now, what I'm going to put in here, as you look at that heating element, is I'm going to take some fabulous biscuits. Oh, you heard the ding?
Dinner's ready.
Ding, ding.
Dinner's ready.
All right, we're going to put some biscuits in. And again,
Okay.
we're talking about capacity. There's absolutely no oil in this.
No.
We've got just some biscuits. I'm gonna close at 9 minutes. 9 minutes, because again, it's heating the top and the bottom. You've got the convection pad. And hey, by the way, you can see a little, we just made steaks in here and they were sizzling. I want to show everybody about the cleaning.
Yep.
All you have to do, wipe it out.
Okay, I was gonna ask about that.
Right, you wipe this out. You want to do it obviously when it's not hot.
Right.
And you're done. We're gonna put this on 9 minutes and we're gonna have biscuits before you know it.
Okay, well, she had you not only at biscuits, we had you at bagels, right? Did I hear that?
We've been talking about bagels all day. My favorite thing is bagels, because I hate the toasters where they pop.
Right.
You got to keep looking,
and up and
popping
down.
out,
Yes.
and then you walk away and they're overdone. I put all my bagels in here, my toast. I watch it. I get exactly what I want, and I walk away.
Isn't that funny?
And all day long, people saying, "Where's the Rhonda's bagel?
Where are the
That's
bagels?"
my
You know what,
favorite.
Rhonda? I'm just going to show them this just to refresh everybody's memories. So you're doing pizza in minutes. We did wings with no oil whatsoever. We're baking the biggest beautiful brownie cake that you've ever seen.
Could be a cake of any kind or brownies.
Of any kind.
Right.
Check out this beautiful simmered meal. Now, you fried the chicken
I'm gonna
earlier.
open this up so everybody can see what we're doing. You can actually see the steam and the bubbling going on. This will be done in a few minutes.
So this is both baking, you seared, you fried, and then you're doing like a nice slow simmer.
Right.
All in the same product. Hey, also note, what don't you see? Oil spitting all over.
Right.
You don't see mom standing at the stove stirring and watching and flipping and waiting.
You don't have moms worried about their kids not turning off the machine. And what I love, look at that. Is that perfect? I got rid of my air fryer, my toaster, my multi-cooker, my toaster oven. You don't need any of those items anymore. All you need is one. You want to streamline your kitchen and get rid of all the clutter.